If you are currently down bad over a guy that you want to be obsessed with you, stay on this video. Hey, bestie boo. I am absolutely sick and tired of seeing girls be down bad over guys that do not deserve them. I'm calling you out right now. If you are currently obsessed with a guy that doesn't deserve you, stay on this video. Stay on this video. Welcome back to the Real Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Nik, Patton, and let's get into the chaos. Hey, bestie. Welcome back to the Real Talk Podcast, where I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna keep it real with you because guys, I am in my era of just like, it's all fun and games, nothing matters, and my goal is to get you there too. I don't want to see you down bad over some guy that doesn't deserve you. We need to be detached, hot, successful. We need to be detached, hot, unbothered baddies, okay? So let's talk about the talking stage, why you're down bad, how to get out of being down bad, and also how to make him obsessed with you. This is my surefire way to get a guy to be obsessed with you and to also keep your sanity in the process. I feel like as girls, we get so invested in these guys and it's like, let me keep my sanity for once and not lose my mind. It is a very fine line when you have a crush between losing your mind and being sane, because you just get so enveloped in the idea of this person. So let's talk about how to get him to fall in love with you in a healthy way. If you're in the talking stage right now, I can guarantee you 100% this is gonna work. And the thing is, the reason why it works is because it's not like typical advice, baddies. I'm gonna be telling you real stuff that from my experience works every time. And this is from my own dating mistakes, advice from my guy friends, things I've heard guys talk about that I know makes them obsessed, and literally just years of mistakes. I now feel like I'm so detached and confident when I date people, which is like a good thing and a bad thing, because honestly, I love to be like cuckoo and romanticize people. It's so much fun. But this is definitely healthier. I need a sip of this giant gargantuan matcha. All right. Ooh, that's good. Let's get into it. Also send this to a friend who's down bad right now. A big mistake that I feel like a lot of girls make in the talking stage is pretending to be busy. Like trying to make yourself unavailable, trying to not answer his text for like a certain amount of time. And the thing is, when you are trying to be busy, you're still tailoring how you are to what you think he will like. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are still changing your actions based on what you think will get him to like you. And that's step one. You can't be doing that. Instead of pretending to be busy and trying to not text him back for like 2 hours, genuinely go be busy. That is like the best advice ever. I feel like we always try to fake having a life when we have a crush, and it's like, no, just actually go have a life outside of this crush. It's the best thing for your mental health. And if you're calculating, oh my gosh, I'm going to text him back in this many hours, you're still changing how you're acting to try to win someone over. It's still in a desperation mindset. And what you need to be doing is being like, oh my gosh, I have so much other stuff going on. I kind of forgot to text them. That is the better way to be. Because like, I just feel like it's an energy thing. I feel like your crush always knows when you're a little bit obsessed with them, a little bit cuckoo, and a little bit down bad. It just comes out whether you like it or not in how you are. I feel like it's a very energetic thing. I feel like you don't actually say anything, but someone will always know if you're obsessed with them. So genuinely go have a life. The next thing kind of ties into this, and it's a mistake I've made before for sure. Everyone's been there. Everyone's been down bad. Okay, no judgment at all. But never wait around for him to make plans with you. Ew, literally ew. What? I feel like a lot of girls kind of like hold on to the hope that their crush will go ask them to do something, or they'll like drop their other plans the second that he asks you to do something. You cannot be like that, because again, it's going to make you seem just desperate and down bad. And it's actually very attractive for you to not be free all the time. I know it's tempting to like want to go spend time with your crush, but like, girl, it's not even going to be as rewarding if you limit the amount of time they can see you and make that time super fun and then pull away. It makes them crave you more. It makes them genuinely be obsessed with you, but it's not like an unhealthy thing. It's like you're showing them your value. You're showing them they cannot have you all the time because your time is valuable and you value yourself and you have a life outside of them. You have friends that you value. You have other forms of love in your life that are not just romantic that you prioritize. And that makes someone so attractive, in my opinion. Another mistake to avoid is don't ask him about past relationships, past people you know he's been with, past like situationships, exes. I try to avoid that topic altogether because I feel like it's just kind of awkward. And like, I feel like as soon as you bring someone up, the energy always changes to like be tense. And I also feel like if you're asking about exes when you're not even dating this person yet, it kind of is just like jumping the gun. Like, I feel like guys already always think we're obsessed. So you cannot be asking about his past and who he's been with before you, because, okay, obviously it might naturally come up, but I would just try to avoid it altogether, because the mindset you need to have is that it doesn't bother you. You don't care. And honestly, you shouldn't care or be invested in any of that info, potentially, until you're actually dating. That's when it would make sense to like bring it up, if anything. I kind of don't even think it's necessary to bring up in general. That's a hot take. I don't really think it's that important to bring up past relationships at all. I think like a brief overview is kind of nice, but then other than that, like, it shouldn't interest you that much, especially if you're confident and secure in yourself. That information is the past, you know? So I would say don't bring that up. It just makes you sound overly invested. This one's huge and it will get him to be obsessed with you. Operate as if he's already in love with you. This is some form of manifesting, I'm sure of it. But if you kind of like doubt everything and you have this anxious attachment and you feel like he doesn't actually like you and it's all in your head and you sabotage it and you're like worried all the time and he constantly has to reassure you, or you feel like you constantly have to reach out to him and get him to talk to you, all of that is not good. The best thing you can do for your confidence and your sanity is to pretend like he's already in love with you. I kind of do this with like friendships too. If I want like to be friends with someone, I'll kind of already pretend that we're friends. And you have to. It's how you create that sense of like comfortability. But also in your head, if you're like, he's already in love with me, then there's no like proving your worth. There's no chasing on your end. It's kind of like this state of calm and just being like, he should be obsessed with me. And if he's not, all right, like, it doesn't concern you, you know? I think that's the best way to operate, because it gives you back your power. You don't always have to be questioning if he likes you. You don't have to be going insane, asking your friends for their takes on every time you see him and like his words and everything. You don't have to decode everything he's ever said to you. It's kind of just like this, I know I got him. And it is a little delusional, but it works. It literally works. And also, if you act like he's already in love with you, he's going to be like, wait, I love how confident this girl is. Like, it will baffle him. And another thing, bestie, do not dumb yourself down or change what you like to like fit what he likes. Yes, people get along better if they like the same things sometimes, but like, that's not genuine chemistry if you're like forcing it. Also, do not dumb yourself down should already be like a given. Like, I feel like you guys know that, but like, seriously, nothing is attractive about that. Guys like when a girl has things to say, bring to the table, opinions. And it's kind of better if you don't agree on everything, because it gives you like these little inside jokes or like quarrels to like reference when you're talking. And it's kind of funny, and it's kind of like your inside jokes, and it's kind of like what creates your dynamic. If you change everything about yourself to be like this person or to try to like be similar to them, you're kind of losing yourself, and then they're not actually liking you. Which I feel like you guys know that. I feel like I don't have to tell you that, but just in case anyone out there needs to hear it, do not change yourself to be more similar to a guy that you like. It'll actually make you more attractive if you know who you are. That's attractive, because that's confidence. And yeah, those are all the mistakes that I've heard and seen and made myself in the talking stage. And if you follow this guide, I promise he will be obsessed with you. Because why wouldn't he? You're literally perfect. And the more that you know that, the more that you have this inner confidence and security in yourself, and you don't need someone else to validate it, the more attractive you are to people. You actually just like glow different. So I hope you guys enjoyed these I hope you guys enjoyed these tips, and let me know your top mistakes you've made in the talking stage, or your top tips in the comments so we can help each other out. As always, if you don't know, this is Real Talk Podcast, and you can follow it on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. It's posted on all of the platforms that you listen to podcasts. I love you guys so much. Make sure to send this to a friend that needs it, and follow me on everything. It's just Niki_Patton. I love you, bestie boos, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Mwah! Love you, Pookies.